So, nothing usually gets me up in the morning early because I've accepted the fact that I'm not a morning person, okay? So, anyone who knows me now know or have been knowing that I do not wake up. But this morning I decide, okay, let me go and vote. I hesitated because you see everything on TV. Oh my goodness, lines are going to be so long. You'll be exposed to, the big C. I'm like, okay, should I take a folding chair? Should I take some food? Should I take my extra speakers to actually play music and chill and wait in line if I needed to? Really, how long am I going to be out there? I said, you know what? It's so damn worth it that regardless of what it is, I'm going to go. I packed my speakers. I packed everything I needed. I folded chairs. You would think it's the middle of summer. I said, okay, let me go. I didn't know really where to go. I just went ahead, Google. I said, early voting near me. Google read every damn thing. They will see like what you're trying to type in and just really populate it right away. So it came up and said, well, what's the address where you normally vote from? I type in my address and it showed it to me. Girl, it's right up the street. I said, really? Is this? I'm still skeptical, right? I'm still skeptical. Okay, I said, let me go and try this. I hurry, get ready. I did a little something here with this here. And I said, let me go and vote. I'm thinking, okay, long lines. I got there. I'm like, let me park in the lot. Can you believe it? They're still charging on Sunday. Anyway, I put in my quarters and got my sticker, put it in the car. I said, let me go in there. I walk in there. Whoa, big clear sign like they say in the islands. I mean, it's seamless. There is a sign. If you're dropping off your ballot, go this way. If you're voting in person, go this way. Hey, I'm liking this. Here comes this little hottie patati, right? He wanted to squirt the hand sanitizer in my hand. He's just so polite. He asked me, would you like some hand sanitizer? I said, from you? Yeah. Okay, so anyway, let me behave. And I put my hands out, I sanitize. He said, take a pen right from here. And then you'll go to that table and there's a form there, you fill it out. Just do the first section with your name, your address. Yeah. So I went and I did it. And I almost forgot to sign it. Sign the form, people. Sign the form. So I signed it and then I went to another desk where there are two ladies. And I gave them the form. They looked me up, pow, right away. I was good. So now I'm going to the little booth where, you're supposed to do your vote. So they gave me a little card to hide my ballot. And then a card, fancy. They gave me a card. It's like with a chip. How fancy is that? I'm loving it. I get to the little booth. There's a big screen, like a computer screen. And on the screen, it's showing you how you're supposed to insert the card, just in case you want to put it in the wrong way. Okay, so needless to say, Lord clot. Needless to say, I stick it in there the wrong way. So I took it back out and flip it over as the machine is showing me how to do it. I must have been blind. Anyway, and it's okay. I say that to say it's okay to make a mistake. Okay, so I put it back in, slide it in just like you do an ATM card, and voila! It came right up. I'm like, okay. Now, I don't know all of these, all the candidates. All I know, what has been on TV. 45 and Biden, of course. So I'm like, okay, who am I going to pick now? I mean, not who am I going to pick, but who are all the other candidates? But it was rather simple. Once it came up, you see the two presidential candidates, and then you see under each name, Democratic Party, and those other folks. The other side. So anyway, so it's touchscreen. We're fancy, girl. We're fancy. So touchscreen, I went like this. Bloop, 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 and just stroll. Bloop, pow, bloop, pow, bloop, pow. Next thing you know, I was done. It says, okay, print your ballot. And the monitor is there, and there's your individual printer. Fancy folks, okay? So I said, print, and I printed it. Okay? So, wait, I got caught up. You wear your mask. Okay, so I was in there with my mask, and and I thought that I was just going to have so much time that I brought my needle and thread to sew my headband and my buttons. Look, I sewed my headbands and button representing Wakanda forever. Hey, but nevertheless, I got distracted. So I wear my mask like that, but I'm in the car by myself, so now I can take it off. Anyway, so I printed my ballot. Everything was there. It gave me an option to review it. I said, I said, yeah, I think I'm happy with it. So I printed just one time. I know I said printed so many times, but I did the final print, and I slide it inside my little folder that they gave me. And of course, I speak so much with my hand, and while I'm doing the screen, my hands are going. So the guy thought I needed some help. So don't be like me talking with your hands so much that they think you're calling them. They thought I was calling them. I said, no, sir, thank you. They were so helpful. Anyway, so I took my ballot, I slide it inside this folder that they gave me. So you have three things. You have the ballot, you have your folder, and you have your card with a chip. So then I was directed to where to go. And here was this gentleman waiting for me to put my, he gave me clear instructions what to do. I handed him my package of the three stuff, and then he told me, to slide it into this machine. I slide it into the machine. He said, if you see a green check mark, you're good. I said, woohoo! I voted. Let's see how you go. Yes, I voted. So it was all good. I'm so happy. It's just a feeling of, you can do the absentee vote in or mail in and all of that, but for some reason there's a good feeling and physically for me being there and actually participating. But I am even more happy that it was so seamless. I don't usually like think that it would be so seamless, but it has been. It was today on a Sunday. Now I'm going for my pancakes. Okay. No one can stand between me and my pancakes. So for all of you who wanted to know how to vote or where to go or what actually it entails, that was my personal experience. And it's simple. I would do it again, but that's illegal. Bye.